Alrighty, if someone can head over to stream and do mic checks.
I'm watching the stream, but well, I mean,
Alrighty.
there is a delay.
Yep, 5 second roughly. Alrighty, how is my volume?
It's all right.
Alright. How is your volume?
Mine sounds all right.
Alright. Ali, can you say something?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
A little more echoey, but not really. That's more a recording space thing, I think.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Silent?
Check testing. Azrat Metyon Zintas.
Nice.
Oh boy. And then finally Nessie.
Test, test. Test, test. All right. I think mine's a bit louder, but
Alrighty, I'll turn you down a little bit. Alright, you're down to 119. Alrighty. With mic texts out of the way, are you all ready to begin?
yep. Sending the announcement to the server now.
Mostly.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm totally ready.
Alrighty, then without further ado. Welcome, one and all, to the 4th episode of the Daybreak Chronicles, a streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game taking place in the homebrew setting known as Daybreak, a sci-fi fantasy supplement. Before we get started tonight, I'd like to introduce my lovely cast of characters, who will be our story's focus for the duration of this campaign. So, let's go down the list and introduce yourself as well as the character you will be playing. Nessie, let's start with you.
I'll be playing Waste. The walking. I don't use that intro again. The liability of the group.
Very, very nice. And then I think we started this last episode, but one new fun fact about Waste that the audience does not know.
They're pretty used to communal living, so honestly, the arrangement with only like 4 or 5 people is pretty good for them.
Very nice. And for those of you looking at stream, which I completely forgot once again to go to the main thing.
Yeah, it is still on starting soon.
There we go. Now we're on the right screen. Waste is the this one.
The third from the left.
And now in the middle. And now they're gone. Silent, go ahead and introduce your character.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Silent. That's not my character. My character is named Caliper Vernier. She's a slime princess that's also a doctor. And I don't know if she's a princess. Nobody knows that yet. But anyways, yeah, I'm hoping that everyone else gets injured so I can heal them. Duh. Anyways, that's it.
Oh boy.
Wow, so kind.
And the one in the middle now is Caliper. Up next.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. Yeah, fun fact. Let's hear Caliper's fun fact.
Oh, let's see. Caliper knows how to play the ukulele. Fun fact.
Very, very nice. Up next.
She's secretly a bard. Not really.
Oh boy. Up next, Ali, go ahead and introduce your character.
Yes, I will be playing Jack Sprite, the very tired research assistant, or former research assistant. They are a changeling bard. Not a changeling bard, sorry. They are
Oh
a
boy.
changeling warlock. Um, uh, and faded pink hair. They wear a dirty lab coat over their body armor. And a fun fact about them. I would say, uh, before everything went down, they were. Their research major was in the newly developing world of magic.
Very nice.
Ooh, clap, 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 clap.
And
Yeah.
last but not least, Nesto, can you
We
please
need a
introduce your
soundbite.
character?
Yes. My character is Sor. He's a well, sorcerer. Uh, and I am not sure what else to say for the introduction because I've been too busy writing the recap.
You got that.
Oh boy. Well, what's a fun fact about Soar?
Come on, Magic Boy.
I'm,
There has to be something interesting.
look, I'm really sorry. I'm just not good at thinking of things like this on the spot.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
What's his favorite spell?
Yeah. Or like,
Probably the one that is carried every single combat encounter.
Spike growth is a very good spell.
wow. Oh, how about he's secretly he's proficient in what's it called? What's the gardening, green thumb? I don't know. He likes gardening.
Oh boy.
Prowess?
Herbalist tools or
I mean,
supplies.
he's
He has a green thumb.
Is that canon?
Oh
I don't
boy.
know. I'm just giving
Well, I mean,
ideas.
he lived in a desert, so
Probably
Well,
not.
that would make it even better. Be like, how?
oh boy.
sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Alrighty. And myself, Glotticus, who will be your humble dungeon master for the evening. And without further ado, let us begin with Soar going ahead and telling the recap of what happened last session.
All right, after some uh biological testing, the party went and paid a visit to Jax's patron, who bestowed upon them some new gifts and took the test subject off of their hands. They then traveled through space, encountering what appeared to be a dead ship, but turned out to be some helpful survivors who provided them with some supplies, giving them directions to a hideout on a hostile planet. And upon reaching said planet, they're greeted by more survivors who, while requiring a lot of secrecy, led them to a large underground base, which is where we now are.
Very, very nice.
Wow.
Go ahead and mark off your point of inspiration.
You get a gold star. That
You've
was
been
so
bribed.
good.
Yay, you've been bribed.
And you all find yourself just entering this this rebel bunker. The airlock has just opened, allowing you to see inside. Now, I'll actually bring you to the map. Welcome to the Sarlacion Rebel Base. You guys are currently in Area 9, sort of near the bottom middle of the screen. And
So I see the room with a table in the middle. What's it look like?
yes, you guys have sort of come down into this section here. Up against these walls, there is a ladder that leads up to the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of this airlock has just unlocked and opened up into this sort of main hall where a bunch of people are sort of gathered, talking about, and wandering. Uh,
Mm.
and once Darren, the man who sort of brought you here, puts down his helmet and sort of starts hanging up his coat, he gestures for you all to. All right, so you guys are free to do what you want. Don't make too much chaos. I'm gonna take this data chip to the boss. We're gonna test it out, and once we figure out what's on it, we'll call you. So have some free time.
Hey, thanks.
Right. Could I speak to your boss as well? Because I have the extra information that isn't on the chip, and that could be helpful. I don't know.
We'll confer with you once we confirm what's on the chip.
Okay. Um, is there a med bay or a science bay anywhere here, or is it
Um,
just
yeah, I'm straight in the main hall. Take a left. It'll be the big chamber there. Area 41 on the map.
got it?
Wait,
Thanks.
are there vents over there?
I'll probably head there.
Sounds
And
good.
what I got the barracks, sleeping quarters, whatever you call them. I'm bushed.
Barracks and sleeping
Been walking for
quarters.
hours.
Gonna have to come back around. It's a little bit of a walk. You can go through area 10 down the area 18, but the rooms themselves are in area 23 and 17 on the map.
Waste looks to the map that you just gave him. Doesn't look like you retained any of that.
Basically, just wander around and you'll eventually find it.
Got it.
They lead to dead ends, so follow the left or right wall.
Will do. As Waste fucks off.
Alrighty. What are Soar and Caliper doing?
So about as soon as everyone starts leaving, Sor sort of snaps out of the deep thought that he had been in this entire time and goes, "I figured it out.
Um, what'd you figure out?
Space travel."
Oh, space travel. Don't we do that already?
No, I mean I don't need this suit anymore.
What's it?
Um, okay. I You do you, man. You don't need it anyways because we're in a pressurized and safe environment.
No, I mean anywhere.
I mean, I'm sure you'd probably like that, like under the sea, in space. Uh,
No,
Oh, I, I take out like a thermometer and check his temperature. Be like, are you all right? Do you feel sick or anything?
I feel fine.
you take his temperature and it's on the lower end. Uh, Probably explains somewhat how he's uh, acclimatized, how his race is acclimatized to living in the Ruby Desert.
Hmm. Interesting.
All right, well, I'm gonna go talk to the boss. You guys do you. And Darren walks off.
Bye, Darren. It's nice meeting you.
He waves and then disappears around a corner.
I would like to now take off the EV suit.
All right.
Uh, right. Caliber, what? No, fuck. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit out of it. Uh, what now? They just kind of left.
Um. Uh, I don't know. Do you want to loiter around, see what's around here?
Sure. Nothing better to do.
Yeah. Let's scout the area, see what's out here.
Oh boy. You two begin making your way off in some random direction. Uh, Ali, I believe your character is going to the medbay / research lab.
Correct.
Alrighty. After maybe 2-3 minutes of walking around, you get to the med bay. Have to open some doors, and there's a lot of people to navigate around, but you eventually get there, and it's much, much quieter here.
Jax will just look around, take everything in, and look to see if there's any like head researcher or doctor here.
Looking around, it seems like there are a few people that could pass as that. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Okay. $18.
With an 18, you look around and come to the conclusion that the person not behind the sort of main desk, but sort of working at a desk to the side, is probably the person you were looking for, due to the fact their sort of doctor's uniform is much more defined and clean than everyone else's.
And Jax will, I guess, just walk straight up to them.
All right, you walk up to this sort of young-looking human woman. She is not paying you any mind.
Hello?
She seems to be continually writing. Does not seem like she heard you.
Hi, I'm a new arrival. I'm a former research assistant.
She continues scribbling.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to look up from what you're doing, or am I gonna go have to find somebody else?
Her scribbling continues. And then
Okay.
the person behind the desk looks over to you, a half-orc young man in a sort of loose nurse's outfit, looks at you and says, I apologize, but you'll have to tap physical interaction. She's not very good with her hearing when she's focused.
Ah, gotcha.
He's kind
Jax
of
will-
laser focuses in on her work.
He sounds
Right.
very familiar.
Jax will walk up and, as politely as possible, just like lightly tap her on the shoulder.
And she jolts up in surprise and turns to you, and she's, yes, hello, hi, what can I do? Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm Bright. I'm a former research assistant.
Jax Bright, nice to meet you. I'm Cleo. It's really nice to meet you. You've got lots of work to do. What can I help you with, Jax Bright?
Yeah, I'm a new arrival. I could help around here if you need it.
Oh, great, lovely. You can help the nurses. Just go around helping people. Like, there's lots of beds to help fix up. Lots of people are not feeling great because we're on a planet where breathing kills you. It's not fun on the surface,
Right.
And like not a lot of people have UV suits, and we can't like spread them to everyone. It's crazy,
Okay. Yeah, sure. How soon was this set up? Like,
this is like more recent, like that's why it's so crazy,
Oh.
because like I'm like kind of the one in charge, and I'm kind of new to this because no one else really has the experience. But like you know how it is. I'm doing my best.
Okay.
I'm getting work done. Yes, work is getting done. She shouts out to no one in particular.
uh-huh. I have to say I'm better with the more like bureaucratic side of things and writing
Great,
stuff.
you want to help me like sign all the like paperwork done, like figuring out like all the diagnoses and like figuring out like what diseases, like what's wrong with you? Why is your arm not there? you get it.
Yeah, sure. I can do that.
Great. And she takes like half, or not even half. She gives you like a quarter of a pile of papers that is in front of her and hands them to you. Here you go.
I love this already.
Okay. Is there any way to do these digitally, or am I gonna have to write this by hand?
If I was gonna do them digitally, I would have done that from the beginning.
Fair enough. Okay.
And you can see just panic in her eyes as you roll an insight check.
Sure. 16.
With a 16, you look into her eyes and you can tell she did not think of it at the time of setting this up, so it's not happening.
Right. Okay.
It's very clear that if she thought of it, she would have done it, and it would have made her life a lot easier.
Mm. Do you want me to start converting some of this?
Absolutely,
to
yes.
digital,
Please
or...
do that. I'm not,
Okay, yeah,
like
sure.
great with technology. I'd have to ask like Robert or something from like IT, but like he's not like.
Yeah. I do technology. It's okay. I'll do it. And Jax will set about getting this converted to
I
tech.
think your connection's going low, Cloud. Or mine? Could be
Uh,
mine. Sorry.
no, it's Cloud's.
I think it's close.
Yeah, the stream went down for just a sec. Didn't like shut down, just had a lag spike. Doing good, Glow?
Welcome back.
You have a green ring, but I can't hear anything. Yeah, that green ring's just sticking there, so I'm pretty sure you're disconnected still.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. In the stream, there's the gray area of Discord being down.
Oh, that was me. That was me switching things. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I unplugged and replugged in my mic. Because great. I love this mic now. It's definitely
Top of
going to
mind.
continue being used.
Mm.
I won't be replacing it the moment a new mic goes on sale. Not at all.
No. You should love it, and it's gonna love you back. No.
I gave it its chance. In any case,
Yikes.
does anyone know what part we missed or were missed?
Yes.
Where did we cut out? Because we can just start up again from there.
I think there was just like stuttering about stuff that you just kind of died.
That is fair, but this character also does a lot of that.
Oh, okay. Was it?
We'll just start from her handing you the papers and you offering to digitalize them.
Yeah, sure.
Right, and she just sort of hands them to you, gives you her whole spiel, and just says, "Thank you."
Yeah,
Okay.
no worries. Can I just do this on my iPad? It's the only tech I have on me currently.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it. You
Cool.
whatever works for you.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Jax will set about converting it to digital.
Alrighty, you get to work, and it's not difficult to do at all. Though you will have to set up a program that will actually allow you to get all of it done. Because
Right.
what are you doing so far? Are you just sort of scanning them all and getting them all digitalized?
Yeah, I think that's probably what Jax would do first.
Okay. So yeah, you start scanning them all, and it's easy enough. Doesn't take any roll. It just takes time. And as you're going through that,
The glory of making PDFs.
as you're going through and doing all that, Soar and Caliper, You two are wandering about. Where are you going? Just point me to a number.
Uh, mm, uh, where was Medbay? Wait, what?
Medbay was in 41.
40. Where are we right now?
So
We
you started off
started
in 9.
here,
9.
and we in mid base over here.
I'll just place myself in midbay.
That
Okay,
works.
okay.
That's med bay. We could have gone here, through there.
Uh, yeah, let's explore to the right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got like 13 or something.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so you make your way to 13.
Is there any cameras in 13?
Yes, there are lots of cameras all over the place.
Oh, okay, all right.
And as you enter 13, it seems like that this is some sort of like lounge kind of area. There is like a TV with a small couch, some game consoles underneath. There is a crate of sort of less travel rations and more like luxury, not great foods, like snacks and stuff.
Snacks. Okay, I'll help myself.
And in the back, there is a just sort of wall of games and DVDs that can be played.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sora just sees me like scarfing down all the snacks, but like. "Nom, nom, nom, nom."
You probably shouldn't be stealing. You know what? You do you.
Wait, what? But it's right here. I thought it's like one of those bowls things that you just like pick out of, like candy or something.
Mm, Similar enough. This is, I believe, where they store their supplies. So,
Uh, all right, I'll just take a few and I'll leave the rest to them.
as long as it's not too much, I'm sure they won't notice.
Don't worry, I can't carry
And
much.
then you hear something like a voice echoing out in the room that just says, "We noticed we have cameras."
Meanwhile, Caliber has
Uh,
3 bags of chips floating around in her.
Um, I'm sure they won't care too much.
That is correct. Those are snacks shared for everyone. Just don't take all of them.
okay, okay. I didn't take all of them, so I guess we're good.
Let's move on.
Alrighty,
Nom,
where are
nom,
you
nom,
going
nom.
next? As
Um,
Caliper begins dissolving some bags of chips.
I mean, 15's right there. Or 425.
Well, whatever one you want to go to, take your pick.
Uh, 15 it is.
All right. You head down to 15, and it looks like that this is a changing room. There are lockers up against the walls. There are sort of bins that hold a bunch of dirty clothes that are seemingly to be periodically taken to go be put in the laundry. There are not much else in here, just clothing, changing rooms, and laundry.
Wow. Think I can get my shit dry cleaned?
Possibly, though, considering you appear to be acidic, possibly basic, wouldn't you be able
Oh.
to just clean your clothes by
I
wearing
can't
them?
believe I can't believe Sora just called Caliber a basic bitch.
God, yeah, I was about to say. Sorry.
I don't know, it's a little bit basic, honestly.
Okay, all right, all right. Listen, okay, my clothes can still get dirty, okay? Uh, um, yeah, cool. I love laundry. It's so cool. Like everything is like so
Yeah,
clean-ish.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
There's not much
but
to
you
see
know,
here. You could go
um,
back.
yeah, I do like the snack place.
Uh,
Oh, oh,
so,
let's just commit. Let's just go down.
well, there's only one more room in this direction.
Yeah, yeah. So
Sure,
why not?
let's see what's there. We go to 17.
All right, you head into 17, and it is sleeping quarters. There are a bunch of bunks and beds all laid out. It seems like the lights are beginning to dim, though they're not completely dark yet.
Okay, interesting. Sleeping quarters. Cool, cool. Noted.
There's probably someone sleeping here right now. We don't want to disturb them.
Caliper takes a shot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, all right. Let's leave them be.
But
Oh
what if
boy.
we did?
And as you both head out, Waste, you are on your way to the sort of barracks and sort of words, sleeping quarters.
Yeah.
And you're just
Said
sort
head
of
down.
wandering about until you get there.
Yeah, I said head down towards the 10 section, so they'll follow at least that one direction.
All right, you head over to the next room, and this appears to be some form of common room. There's not much in here aside from a table. There are some games and stuff just sort of on the shelves that can be used and played between anyone who wants them.
Yeah, ways to take a look through.
All right. You have your classic, trying to think of names that won't get copyright. Uh,
We'll just say it wrong.
Monopoly.
Oh.
There's
Oh, okay.
Monopoly, the capitalist space game where you do what the Stoats did and conquer the galaxy.
Wait, how is that
There's,
copyright?
there's
It's literally
scribble
a
where you
word.
there's scribble where you draw images of dice.
No, that's an actual game. Uh, there is a bunch of dice on the same side game,
Damn.
also known as Yahoo.
No, that's
That's
copyrighted.
Oh, dang
It
it.
might be defunct, but it's still copyrighted.
My apologies. Wahoo.
There we go.
That might get us in trouble with Nintendo.
Oh boy.
Right, woohoo?
No, that's a Sims thing.
I don't play The Sims.
You find some you find dragon chess. You find 3 dragon ante. You find red and black things on a board that is checkered.
Hmm.
You find a bunch of playing cards.
At least try and stash a deck of playing cards.
All right, you pick up a deck of playing cards. You're trying to do this stealthily.
Yeah.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check.
This won't go well, but let's see. That's a 9.
Oh boy, you have disadvantage on these.
Oh wait, no, I guess yeah, it's a sleight of hand, not stealth, so it's a 16.
Very nice. With a 16, you sort of just look over like you're pointing at them and reading at them, and subtly you flick a card pack into your hand and palm it, putting it into your pocket.
Mm-hmm. All right. Set off into the next room. Number 19.
Alrighty. Number 19. This appears to be some kind of viewing room looking out onto what you assume to be the surface. There is a big screen with a projector projecting things onto the floor and walls. And there is a bunch of what looks like stoats just sort of wandering around on these cameras.
So they didn't clear the planet, but at least it got a safe place in it.
Alright, there's only one door, so just heading down this way, I guess. 21.
All right, you head down to 21. In here, it looks like there's not much. It looks like a somewhat public bathing area. In sort of the bottom, there are a bunch of shower heads, and there is a. This here is a gigantic drain that drains water.
Alright, moving on.
All right. You move on down to 23, and you can find that there is a. These are some living quarters. Bunch of beds, dimming lights. A few shelves, but not very many.
Sweet oasis.
As Waste still find the nearest unoccupied bed.
Roll me a perception check, because these people like to sleep comfortably.
That's a 10.
With a 10, just looking up and down, it takes you a minute. But you do eventually find an empty bed.
Alright. I'll roll a stealth for how subtle this is. I don't think this will go well. That's a 4, yep. As Waste just sets down their helmet, takes the little horn caps off, and flops into bed. Still in armor and
The helmet actually plops down pretty quietly. You're not making it too loud. It is when you plop onto the bed that you realize the mistake you had made. This bed, while it seemed empty at first, was not. There was just someone very small sleeping under the covers. And as you lay down, you plop on them, and a
Shit.
scream can be heard from beneath you.
Yeah, I'll get up.
And you get up, and
Yeah,
out crawls a small little Draculton, a little dragon person, who is just thrown the blanket aside and looks pretty annoyed at you for having jumped on them.
Oh, wait. You have a little guy like you, a full-size bed?
What, you got a problem with it?
Nah. Just seems like a pillow might be better.
That's racist.
Huh. I didn't consider that.
Yeah. Think about that next time. He's sort of
Yeah, will do.
squinting at you, sort of reaches over to the side and pulls out some big glasses that he puts on.
Waste tries not to laugh at that little thing, but
His eyes basically becoming the size of the glasses.
Right. Yeah, sorry
sort
about
of
that. You,
leans over the bunk and screams, "Sorry, guys, false alarm. Go back to sleep."
Yeah, sorry about that. You guys, with an empty bed or what?
I don't think there's an empty bed in this room. I have to check the one over.
Oh, yeah. Where's
Yeah.
that?
Well, presumably go back the way you came, and then go the other way, following the same path.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All the way back to the All the way back to the ladders?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Well, cool. Anyway, what's your deal? What brings you to this place? You one of those
I
left
just got
behind
here.
ones? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the rubble bunker. I'm
Yes.
Cornelius. I'm one of the fighters who goes out there and helps.
Hey, name's Waste. We just
Waste?
got here, yep, delivering a little data card thing, whatever, from one of your other ships out there.
Oh, cool. And word and note: maybe don't jump on beds or people.
Yeah, I'll check
Just
next
speaking
time.
generally, with full suit of armor on, it's not really healthy for either of them.
Yeah, you're, must be sturdy, huh?
Well, of course I am. I have to be a tough fighter, otherwise I'm not going to be able to survive out there.
Hope you do good work. Grab this. Just Waste picks up their helmet again. Kind of fastens back on the horn caps and hooks it back on. Yeah, I'll see you around then, huh?
Yeah, take care, Waste. Uh, I guess I'll see you for dinner, maybe.
See ya.
Yeah,
See
see
ya,
ya.
Corny.
Cornelius. And as you leave, the door shuts
Yeah,
behind you.
yeah. All right, and then Waste is gonna go back the way they came.
All right, and as you make your way back, we will return to Jax. You've just sort of finished scanning all your papers, getting them all in order. Uh, what would you like to do next? All the papers are scanned.
Yeah. Jax will, I guess, walk back over to Cleo and tap her on the shoulder and ask, what next? I have all of these scanned.
Oh yes, now they're all scanned. You did you fill them in?
No. Do you want me to?
Well, I was assuming that's what you were gonna do. I mean, you did it pretty fast. I'm sure you could like fill it in like no problem, like really easily. It's like you did
Yeah.
that really quickly, and I'm very surprised. So yeah, if you just like fill them in, like say like oh this is the cause, this is a cause, this is a cause. Take this, so on and so forth, and then send them out to all the patients. That'd be great.
Sure. Yeah. I think I can do that.
Great.
Cool. Could I have like just an assistant to make sure I don't mess up?
I would love to, but everyone else is working.
Yeah, that's fine. I can probably do this. It's fine.
All right, it's real simple. All the patients' names are there. If you're not sure what's wrong with them, you can go up to them and ask them.
Cool. And do you mind magic here at all?
Um, what kind of magic?
I'm just gonna do a guidance simple cantrip, just to make
Oh,
sure I
yeah,
do
go
things right.
for that. Yeah. I mean, what's it do?
It basically just makes me better at things, honestly. Do you
Can you
mind
teach
if
me how to do that?
I could maybe at some point. I don't know.
Great. So then once you're done, like after dinner or something like that, you can teach me how to cast a spell, like guidance, and like be better at things. I just want to be better at this.
I maybe. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Great. That sounds great. Good luck. And she continues
Thanks.
going back to her scribbling.
And Jax will start keeping guidance up, and then they shall go about filling out these digitalized documents.
All right, it's not hard to do. You get through all of the documents fairly quickly, as it's just source of pain, diagnosis, recommended treatment, so on.
Gotcha.
And a lot of it is already in like the notes that you scanned in as well. So you have most of the information you need.
Right. And would this? I think Jax is probably going to specifically keep an eye out for any signs that they saw in Juniper.
Alrighty. That case, roll a medicine check.
Okay.
And I will give you advantage because you have a literal list of every symptom on every patient that you have
This is
access
true.
to.
23 with a natural 20.
Very nice. You quickly deduce that there are none that suffered the same thing that Juniper did.
Gotcha. All right. And just very quickly, we'll also see if there's any notes about purple blood.
It seems that there are a handful, like at most 3 or 4 people that have come to the clinic that have been registered with purple blood.
Good to know. And is that noted as a changeling feature, or is that just...
It's noted that every single person that did it made a specific statement that they were specifically a changeling.
Okay. All right. Jax will, after checking it all out and then getting that all filled out, I guess hand it back to Cleo.
Alrighty, you finish all the work. You hand it back to Cleo. Do you hand her the e-pad?
Jax will probably just tap her on the shoulder and ask, do you want me to send this data anywhere? Or do you just want, like, my e-pad briefly?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I just need to show that all the patients that you did this for. It's great. Thank you so much for your help. Okay, I don't know. I think I've got. She searches through her bag, and you can see that it is a disaster. She, after a moment, pulls out a e-pad with a horribly cracked screen, and says, "Will this do?"
Assuming it's still functioning, then yeah, probably.
Let me check. And she presses the power button and holds it for a good 4 seconds before it lights up. Yep, here you go. And she hands it to you.
Cool. And Jax will transfer the data.
Alrighty, you transfer all the data. Takes at most a minute for it all to finish transferring, and then you hand it back, and she looks through it all, seemingly not impaired by the cracked screen, and says, "Yep, this is all checking out. Oh, thank you, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much. This has been great work. Come back anytime. I will never turn you away, ever."
Right. About that, can I acquired some data.
Yes, of course, I love it.
Because I was out there. Can I just give you a quick run through?
Yeah, sure, go for it. I'm just gonna write and listen.
Sure. Yeah. Actually, is there any possibility for privacy here? Because there's some data that I don't particularly want shared immediately.
I mean, the most private room is probably solitary confinement.
Oh, do you trust your staff here?
Implicitly.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Would I have insight up for this? Or not insight, guidance.
You had mentioned using it, so I'll allow it.
Cool. 15.
With a 15, uh, she does trust her staff. They're not sure if it's entirely in the way that you mean. It's very clear that she trusts her staff to do their job and make sure that all the patients are taken care of.
Well, maybe I'll just give you my logs. Is that okay? I have research logs of all of the
Yeah,
data.
yeah, sure. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Like scribbling continues, and the more she scribbles, the less she talks.
And Jax will, I think, send over all of the data that they've collected, including any similarities and dissimilarities from changeling DNA.
Alrighty, you send that over, and her e-pad is just sort of placed next to her, and she's no longer paying attention.
Right. So, just maybe if it piques your interest, there's like information about possible aberrations that abducted people and experimented on them
When
in
you
there.
say aberrations, she stops writing.
Yeah, squid people? You know them?
And she doesn't look to you. She looks at the e-pad that you just transferred all the data to, and she begins scrolling through it silently.
I'll take that as a yes. Have you had any cases?
She is fully focused on her work, and then you wait for a minute for a response before she stops scrolling and looks at the parasite that you have pictures of.
Yeah.
And she says, "I've seen this."
Where?
It was here.
Oh. When? Who?
This was months ago. This was like 4 months ago. It was a younger child. We operated and killed it because keeping something like that here, it's simply not reasonable. As much as we would love to study it, it's not safe. So we immediately killed and destroyed it. The child is getting better, though she has begun developing somewhat strangely. Though I believe these are more side effects than symptoms of what was caused.
Right. One of the people we brought with us was the subject in that. We also operated and removed the parasite. And I think he's stable, and the parasite is not with us. Do you have any more data on it, or is it just that one case?
This creature, it did not bleed. When we killed it, it was atomized, basically. We destroyed it until every cell stopped moving because that's the thing. It was like a worm. We stabbed it and cut it, and then there were two of them. So we crushed it, and then there were millions. And so we took to the only real way that we knew how to completely destroy it was by putting it in a jar and nuking it.
Ah, so it isn't resistant to radiation?
When I say nuking it, I more mean that we used its cells for the nuke.
Ah, got it. And I have so many questions. So, do you have a plan if you encounter another one? Also, have you heard of mind flayers?
Um, we do have plans, yes, where we actually now have procedures just in case it happens again. And I've heard of the stories of mind flayers.
Well, that's my running theory on what's going on. Our subject reported a squid face from out of world coming and offering experiments on a large-ish group of people, implanting them with. Well, it's all in there. I hope. It might be under a folder or something, but yeah. Um, uh, yeah. Did your subject say anything about the experiment or anything like that?
Um, they s- they don't remember much. There were just they were very very young,
Mm,
and the only thing they really recall was sleeping for almost a month straight,
right. Our
and
subject
then
was
and then after that it was she was put to work to trap other survivors. We
right.
managed to rescue her from a planet not too far from here.
Was it? And Jax will say the name of the currently unnamed planet.
Uh, it was not, no. It was this other X unnamed planet.
Got it. Do you mind if I don't know. Like, is there a picture that I could show our subject to see if they were a part of the same experiment or something?
Um, I'm not sure, but what you had described, that squid faced monster that uh, did some sort of injection, that sounds very similar to what our patient had told us.
Okay. Um. All right. Is there any more data I should know about?
We unfortunately did not get to do much research, so that is all that
Right.
I have.
Um. Also, our patient mentioned a stout that spoke common. Is that Have you encountered anything like that here?
We have no recounts of the those stouts speaking common. No.
Any stouts that can damage ships and go into orbit with a ship?
Um, Supposedly there has been one that destroyed half of our fleet. One of our fleets.
Ah, was that around the unnamed planet that Juniper is from?
Um, no, this was up in the planet surrounding Pandora.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna send you some more data as well. Then, and Jax will send the sensor data of the massive, currently unnamed stout that we encountered that dented our ship.
All right, and as you send that over, we're going to cut over to Caliper and Sower.
Hello, Mr. Narrator. How's it going?
Mr. Narrator is doing great. You guys have headed out of 17 and are back in 13. Where are you going now?
Yeah, let's go up north.
Agreed.
All right. You head up into 25, and here you find a proper storage room. It is absolutely freezing in this room, and there are boxes lining the walls, lining like the center. It's almost like these boxes are actually holding up the place, but you can clearly see that that's not it because some of the boxes are open. There are smaller machines that are going around and moving some around.
Ooh, let's take a peek. What's inside?
It seems like in here there is a ton and ton of food and water.
Oh, food.
I think this is like the time you. This is not the time to eat anything. I'm pretty sure this is like we walked through where they store, bit of food, bit of snacks where you're supposed to go. This looks like the serious storage facility where all of their real supplies are kept. We should probably not touch it.
As Sword does his monologue, uh, he sees Caliper just like stuffing her bag.
As you're stuffing that bag, one of the guys sort of driving one of the machines looks to you and says, "Hey, put that back! Put that! Hey! Put that back! That's not for taking. Put that all back."
All right,
So it's just
Caliper
standing there face palming.
slowly puts the stuff back and be like, "All right, okay." Sleight of hand.
Roll a sleight of hand.
I can't. Wait, hang on. Where's my character? Wait, I don't have access to it.
You
Oh,
might be
wait,
looking
never
at
mind.
the handout.
The other one. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, okay. Sleight of hand. Let's go.
With the natural one, you try hiding it in your body, forgetting that you are completely see through. And the guy just gives you a look and says, "All of it."
It's for medical purpose.
Then
Yeah.
you can get the stuff from the medical bay.
All right. You got me, Chief. I put my hands up and put the stuff back down, and I walk back to cellar.
Fucking Christ. Both of you, get out of here. I understand that there are unlocked doors. Please just stay out of this one.
Yeah, noted.
But can we go to the room above you?
Yes, that's why the doors are unlocked.
Okay.
What is in that room?
All right, come on, Sor. Come on,
27.
Slowpoke.
27. It's not much. I think we purify water in there. It's not
Oh,
my job, so I don't really deal with it too much.
Oh damn. Okay. Nice. Wow. This whole facility is like pretty,
Oh, sorry. 27's not purify. It's food inspection. 27's food
Oh,
inspection. 29 is water purifier.
I'm good at inspecting food.
You know what? Why don't you both just head back into the main area and head somewhere else?
Okay, all right. Well,
for the best.
if you need some food inspection, I got you.
Involves chips.
Sure. And he closes up the box that you were taking from and continues on his route.
Looking at Caliper, dome.
So there was so much food. Oh man,
Just
we
don't.
got we gotta stuff ourselves now before we starve to death.
No, there's food on the ship.
Oh, okay, all right, but like this is different food,
I know you're tired of fish. We're all tired of fish. But there's food on the ship.
All right, sorry. Okay, this time you pick. Where do you want to go?
Let's see what's in 31.
Dun dun dun. Oh my god, this
You
is
head
killing
over
me.
to 31. And in there, it looks like a ship's mission control. It looks like this whole room, all of the buttons on the side is for teaching people how to pilot ships.
What kind of ships?
All kinds of ships.
All kinds of ships, you say?
Indeed. In fact, you can see one person going around pressing different buttons, learning what each thing does with a sort of earpiece in that you presume is telling them what to do.
Wow. Are you up for some training?
Sure. I could use a refresher.
All right, whoever dies first, uh, um, 10 gold. Wait, that's a lot. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
I haven't met a single person who takes gold since the apocalypse started, but sure.
Wait, that's the way. Copper. I'm sorry. Right.
I don't have any copper.
Oh, damn. What? You don't have any copper?
No,
Who cares
I
about pennies in this day and age?
for
You can transfer your
I
credits to me.
while I would carry around change, I simply apologies, but I'm simply too wealthy. I could not possibly carry any of this in change. I'm already carrying nearly 200 coins,
Oh,
and
wow.
almost all of them are gold.
Oh. All right. You don't need to flex, okay? Listen, I have to pay for my tuition fee, okay?
Hmm. I have not paid any fees, not since the world literally ended.
It's a fucking apocalypse. Caliper is still playing her student loans.
You
can
you get
never.
an email saying you are only 39,859,000 or 59 gold still in debt. Keep up the good work.
Oh man. So are these training things? Is it just like flight sims or something like that?
It looks like basically a space flight simulator.
Flight
Huh.
simulator. Interesting.
All right, we going on the flight simulator?
Yeah. Let's see who dies
You
first.
can see that someone is currently working at it.
Oh, let's
There's
push him
only
out of
one.
the way. Okay. I'm kidding. I'll watch intently. And,
We
like
can wait.
jot down notes.
All right, you see them watching intently, readjust their glasses every now and again. Press buttons, look out at some unknown screen that you guys cannot see. Press in sort of a button and shout out commands. It's a very thorough process, and this person seems to be pretty good at what they do.
I think they'd be really upset if I unplug this plug right here.
Absolutely. Likely devastated since all of his progress would probably be lost.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, should probably leave it alone. No, I just didn't want anyone to trip on it.
Yeah, there's a fair
Oh boy.
concern. You may want to move that cable.
I'll just step over it, and I'll remind myself to keep an eye out.
Alrighty, you step over the single cable and cord that powers this entire room and all of its facilities.
Oh god.
Or maybe just that lamp in the corner. Who knows?
Yeah. And you continue on your exploration of the bunker. Moving
Yeah.
on to waste.
Alright. Anyways, it's just gone back across. Oop. And down the 11 path.
Alrighty, and as you head in, you find very similarly to Room 10. It's more of like another common room. Lots of space for people to play like card games, board games, so on.
Alright. Please don't pay much mind. They've already seen this sort of thing.
Alrighty. You head into 13, and 13, as stated before, is this very large game room with like TVs, consoles, a bunch of discs and DVDs for games and movies, as well as a gigantic box of snacks.
I'll just take one of those.
You grab one of the free snacks that are there and begin
Yonks a
munching
chocolate
as you.
bar.
All right, you grab a chocolate bar and begin munching on it as you head out to the next area. Finding yourself in 15, once again, as stated before, this is what looks like a changing room. There's clothes, laundry, but beyond that, not too much.
Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. As we still take the opportunity to get out of heavy armor, setting
All right.
the metal padding that they usually wear under EV suits aside.
Alrighty, you take it off your heavy armor. You feel much lighter. Your shoulders aren't so stressed from the weight anymore, and you can move much more freely.
Puts the EV suit itself back on though, but leaves the helmet behind here.
Alrighty.
Better placed. And heads on into 17.
And you head on into 17. Heading in, you find a very similarly sized sort of sleeping quarters bunk area. There are quite a bit more open beds here that are much more obvious to see. There still are a few people sleeping.
Well, they still try and be more considerate this time. When they notice an empty bed, sort of pat down first to make sure.
Alrighty. You pat down the first bed you see, and there is, as you can hopefully confirm, no one on it.
Alright. Now flop down on it.
Alrighty, as you flop down, it's not the most comfortable of beds, but it's better than no bed in a ship.
The best place I've had to sleep for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just take a nap till dinner.
Alrighty, you make your you begin taking your rest. About an hour or so later, everyone can sort of hear over what is presumably intercoms. Can the new folk, Jax, Bright, Waste, Soar, and Caliper, please head up to Area 35 on the map. We will be meeting you there shortly to discuss what actions will be taken from here.
What? Oh, 30-foot fucking map.
Whoa, Sword, that box just said your name.
It said your name too.
What? I didn't even. Wow, really? Me too?
Yes, you too.
Ways to roll.
So,
Ways to roll over and fall out of bed like a zombie,
Oh
and just
boy.
get
Yeah,
back on their feet.
you shake yourself awake. You can benefit from a short rest if it helps.
Nah, I just want a nap.
All right. And as everyone begins to gather in Area 34, or sorry, 35, you can see that Darren, as well as a old grizzled man, presumably a half elf in nature, just sort of hunched over and looking at all of you as you enter.
Ways when they enter is looking at the map to make sure they're in the right place. Let's see, 30. It's out of the main room. Yeah, this should be it. Why don't you just name your fucking rooms?
they numbered them.
Yeah, but that's dumb.
Technically, the numbers are names.
They're really unhelpful names.
And as you all make your way up into Area 35, these two men greet you. Darren speaks first, saying, all right, thank you all for coming. We've confirmed the information on the data chip. Thank you very much for this. This is a huge deal. We've got some pretty good news to share with the bunker. But before that, we'd like to thank you all. Figure out what we're going to do with y'all. You're free to stay here, of course. The information you brought was invaluable, and really is helping our plans along. If you want to leave, we're more than happy to fuel up your ship, maybe upgrade it a little bit. Whatever you need.
Alright.
I can't talk for the rest of us, but I think I want to stay.
Great, actually.
All right.
At least for a bit.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Gonna
Oh,
set
yeah,
off.
me
We should we
too.
have someone
We have
to go on,
some-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stay too. They have a lot of snacks.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Besides,
we do a lot of pillaging from all of the ruined cities we come across. Make sure to get as much of it as we can.
alright, if you want like better what's it called? Like better PR on whatever you call that. Say salvaging instead of pillaging.
I mean, we're pillaging from the Stoat, so I don't really care.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I mentioned to Darren and I think maybe a couple of the other team members that I had some extra information for you that wasn't on the data chip. I gave that to Cleo in research, if that's okay.
Un- Unless you've got a problem sharing it, we don't mind who we share it to. We've confirmed and double confirmed everyone in here. We're pretty solid on personnel.
Perfect.
And hey, I was thinking, you mentioned getting out our ship, right?
Yeah, we've got a bunch of spare parts from all the Stoat ships we've destroyed. So figured we'd put them to good use. Give you some.
Right. So when we figure out where we're going next and set out, how about in the meantime we do some work here, and whenever that time comes, we get a bit more of a share in that scrap.
I'm more than happy to agree to that deal.
Hey, nice. You got a mining rig? Because I can use one of those and help you get this place a bit farther out.
Yes, actually, I wanted to Well, the boss wanted to talk to you all to get all you up to speed on sort of what's happening around here. So if you don't mind following me, and he turns around, the old man turning with him, grumpy, dour look on his face as he walks down up into room 33. On the way there, Darren does not speak, and the old man, the old half-elven man, speaks up and says, "All right, you whippersnappers. So, I'd like to thank you all for helping out me crew out there. It's been a marvelous help, and well, as I'm sure you're all aware, the Stoats are becoming a big fucking annoyance and pain in our side. So, we'd like to. Well, if you don't mind me being so rude, I'd like to draft you all onto our team."
Sure.
This the permanent sort of draft, or the till the fight's over sort of draft, or the drop when we want to draft?
This is hopefully the till the fight's over draft.
So are we playing with balls or bat?
What?
We'll be playing with guns, knives, and bombs.
Yes, I don't think it's a sports draft, Caliber.
Oh, okay, because I'm a little bit out of shape, but
I mean, no.
all right, I'm good with that, yeah.
How can you be out of shape when you control your shape?
All right, listen, okay.
Listen, we'll be more than happy to help you all get back into your groove. We'll be happy to help you train. We'll be able to teach you anything you like. We've got lots of great teachers and facilities here. We're more than happy to feed and give you bedding.
No, we're flying another flag right now, so I'm for it.
Oh, I love this.
Wonderful.
It's a training arc.
Yeah, well, I guess if I'm gonna be staying here for any amount of time, I guess as long as you're fine with changelings?
I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want. So long as you're not, a stoat.
No. I've actually noted some of the differences between stoats and changelings in my research data that I gave to Cleo. And also, I spoke in dark to Darren that I was, in fact, not a stoat or affiliated with them.
Wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful. But before that, I'd like to... Actually, before anything, since I hope you're at least considering our offer, and for those of you who've said yes, I'd like to give you a little bit of a challenge. I'll be the challenger, and I'll take you all on. I want to see your skills.
Wait, challenging what?
Well, a bit of a fight. We can't have any weaklings on our team.
You sure about
Insight.
Roll an insight
Insight.
check.
Inciting this man's ability to fight.
With a 21, he seems confident.
Wow,
I would-
you're serious about that, huh?
Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's go.
And I would want some better armor first, if that's possible.
Oh, yes, absolutely right. Darren had mentioned that to me. Yes, we'll stop by the armory and get you some gear. Upgrade whatever you like, switch out whatever you need. We'll just recycle any excess metal that you're not using or thrown away, if you don't mind, so that we can make some new stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, why don't you all get ready? Armory's room 34. Take your time, get yourselves set up, and I'll meet you in the main hall, number 1.
Alright. See you there.
And he gives a little grin as you all turn away.
All right.
Damn, I didn't ask what kind of. Uh, I didn't ask what kind of things he's gonna do to us. Is it gonna be like an arm fight or something, or like hand-to-hand combat, or
Sounds
what is
like
it?
he wants to just do a plain fight, which I don't fully understand why he wants to go 4-on-1, but it's his
Might
choice.
be a one at a time sort of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
old man
Hopefully.
against one of us, and old man against the others. All
He's
that.
likely he's likely hiding some kind of power, but still.
Oh yeah. I know Dad's got something up his sleeve. Been in a few scuffs, and I feel like that guy has too. And hey, he got old, so had to do something right.
I can blind him if we. I'll fight him at once.
Let's try not to fight too dirty first. Just at least a start.
Oh boy. And as you all head over to the armory, room 34, you can find a plethora of different armors, weapons, guns, and ammunition, all there for you. You are free to take what you would like. Just let me know what you are taking or what you're looking for, and I will let you know if you can find it.
Any plate?
Looks like they don't have quite enough material for plate. You can get. Hold on, let me find what it's called. Where? It is. You can find splint. That is the highest tier you can find.
Ways to look at and just shrug. Well, guess I'm getting mine back. Let's see. Nah, not too big a fan of anything else here. Alright. You guys get kitted up. I left my set back in the changing room.
I don't need equipment.
Oh yeah, Magic Boy.
Uh,
I think my outfit looks better, so I'll keep this.
Jax will look for a breastplate and a shield.
Hey, I'd pick up something that's a bit more protective if you're, gonna keep fighting.
You find a breastplate, and you find a dozen or so shields.
Yeah,
Perfect.
ways to address Caliber. I, think you might want to go a bit more protective than a lab coat. Just saying.
Um, uh, what do you recommend, perhaps?
You good with metal shit or want to be more, spry?
I think I just have leather armor.
Yeah, that's the bare bones shit. You might want to look for ones with little, like, rivets in them. That'll help keep you safe from
Uh,
anything.
I don't know.
my
It's kind of
my
too
old
heavy.
stuff. My old stuff is studded. If you want that.
There you go.
Okay. What does it mean if it's studded? Out of character.
Studded leather armor is one AC higher than just regular leather.
Yeah. It adds 3 extra pounds to your armor, and it gives you +1 AC over leather.
I don't know if I can carry that, if I'm gonna be honest.
I
You
mean,
hopefully should be able to.
you can't carry 3 bags of chips in that case.
Let's see.
I mean, a bag of chips a pound? Yeah.
They're 0.1 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was going by rations.
No, a bag of chips is not going to last you a full day.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
snacks. So it's just studded leather armor. Is that what it is?
Yep.
You don't have to carry both, by the way. Like both studded and regular. Studded is just.
It's so heavy. What the heck?
It's just 3 pounds heavier.
I can't carry that. I literally can't.
Do you think
Damn.
anything's worth dropping?
If
No,
you
it's
replace your leather armor, it'd probably be a bit lighter.
Yeah. You don't have to have the full extra 13 pounds. You can just cut out the 10 that the original leather had by dropping it.
Yep.
Wait, what the heck? What is something got me? I'll deal with this later. Okay, all right. I'll just let's just say I switched it out with the studded leather.
Escalipur tries to wear armor on top of her armor.
Oh, boy.
But nah. Waze is going back to put on the under EV suit splint they had before.
Alrighty. And as you all prepare yourselves, are any of you getting new weapons?
No.
Nope.
Do I
Any of
look
you getting extra
like I
ammo?
use weapons?
What's a gun?
Never seen one.
Alrighty. Then with that, you all prepare yourselves in whatever ways you need, and then head over to Area 1. Alrighty. I'm going to drag Jax over. And then if the
Is
rest of
this
you could
just,
also
like-
drag your tokens onto the screen. Caliper, just need your token on the screen.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just sorting some things.
All good. Now let's see. Did I make the token for this guy? Nope. But that'll do. Alrighty. Now that you're there, the old man seems to be wearing some light leather armor, studded, carrying a small buckler shield, hunched over with a cane in his other hand, and says, "Alrighty, so your whippersnappers ready?"
Yeah, you taking us all in at once, or
Your choice. If you want to come at me at once, I'm more than happy to kick your butts.
One moment. And Jax will cast Armor Agathis.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I don't take cheap shots.
Oh wait, shoot, I forgot. Before we get in here, can I like dope up behind everyone else? Sorry, I didn't. I forgot.
Yeah, you can dope up.
Yeah.
What stat or what benefits are you giving yourself with your medical gear?
Let me ponder about that.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah, I would do strength.
Wait,
Right,
Waze
you-
said
You bump up your strength by 2. All right, Waste, you sit down. Says, "Righty, then I guess I'll fight you one-on-one after I teach these little whippersnappers a thing or two about fighting."
Sounds good.
All righty.
Yeah, you all up for you all gonna take them on or gonna go mano a mano?
I'd be fine with 1v1s, though I'm.
Well, I mean, if
best.
you want to do 1v1s, I'll make you a deal. I'll only use one hand, and I won't move from this spot.
I think we take them all on at once, right?
Considering how confident it is, I'd say it would probably be best.
Yeah, you guys can if you want. At least with friendly folk, I'm not a fan of taking cheap shots.
Oh, please, I insist. Why don't you all come at me at once? Including you, dear Waste.
Waste.
Okay.
Come
Waste,
on,
if you-
give me a bit more credit. I'm not the leader of this rebel gang for nothing.
Waste, if you are so certain that we should fight in one-on-one, then you go first.
You all up for it?
Well, make your
go
choice.
first.
I'm only doing one fight, so. Well, I've only got it in me for one fight. After all, I'm just an old man. So one fight with each of you, or one fight with all of you.
I don't know. It sounds fun either way.
Yeah, you took some of your meds back there, Doc.
What are you talking about? No, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
I don't mind if
It's
you.
been working
I don't
out.
mind if you prep at all. In fact, you know what? I'll be generous. I'll give you the first shot.
If you'll go and fight in, yeah. Guess we're all gonna go then. I don't want to miss it, and I don't want to waste Caliber's all hard work.
Very well. And he sort of stands up straight. You can hear his back cracking a bit as he stretches his meager bones. Alrighty. Oh, and you will have to stay within the confines of the square. Because that is this arena. It is much bigger than it looks. It goes about 60 feet in each direction.
Oh, so just, yeah.
Yeah, it is quite big.
It's
Yes. He will.
multiply by about 2, so
Yeah.
be about 20 feet.
Yeah, basically each square is roughly 10 feet. Just bear that in mind.
Yep. Waste Geiger counter will start ticking.
Alrighty. Everyone, please go ahead and roll me initiative.
I got a 3.
Oh, forgot to put this to GM.
Hey, 18.
The boss.
Alrighty. There we go. And as you all stand up against the boss, Soar, you're up first. As he stands there and looks at you menacingly.
Yes, menacingly.
Speaking of which, I just need to double check how far everyone is from him. You're roughly 20 feet, about 30 feet, 30 feet, 30 feet. Okay. All right. You're up.
He did say he'd be able to beat us without even moving, so I'm just gonna assume he has like ranged attacks. Chaos Bolt. Fuck it.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Yeah, I miss.
You throw your Chaos Bolt, and Well, it looks like it's about to go accurately. He leans to the side slowly and dodges it by a hair. Well, come on, you're gonna have to do a bit better than that.
I'm aware.
Waste, you're up next.
All right. Ways to walk up to the old man. Yeah, I'll make sure I don't miss. And the Geiger counter starts ticking like crazy. Until.
Very, very nice. I will roll his con save.
A burst of my asthma in all directions.
Alrighty. That makes it. That is exactly a 13.
Still takes half damage.
Yep. So he takes, that is 18 half down to 9 points of necrotic damage. Very nice.
Hope it won't have any lingering effects on you. But hey, what can you do?
Yeah, it'll be fine. You know what? I'll give this one to you. Keep going. And he
Starts
passes his turn.
auric decay.
Yep.
He starts
I
his
will
turn
roll
auric
his.
decay.
I will roll his con save. That's a natural 20, so he's fine.
Fair enough.
So now the question is he smart or is he constitute? I'm gonna go for smart. I'm going to cast blindness deafness for blindness on him.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to make it an intelligence save through my my high archivist feature.
Alright. I will roll his intelligence save. That is a failure. He is blinded.
All right.
What's that mean? He can't see?
Yeah.
Can't see.
And as his eyes get covered in whatever magic you covered in, he speaks out and says, "Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Yeah, this might just be interesting."
Yeah, thanks. And then I think that's my turn. I don't really have anything as a bonus action.
Alrighty. And Caliper, you're up next.
So, what does blind do?
He cannot see you with his eyes. So basically, if anything that he needs sight for, he automatically fails unless he has some special kind of vision like blind sight or tremor sense.
He totally has tremor sense.
I wouldn't be surprised. You also have advantage on attacks against him unless he can see you.
Yes.
Joke's on you, he was already blind.
Oh, okay.
Well, if that were the case, you wouldn't have noticed becoming blind.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on here. Okay. I guess I will just step forward and karate chop him. Hiya!
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
At advantage if he's blinded.
Not at advantage.
Oh.
If he has the blinded condition, then it's advantage. Actually, I just double checked it.
I believe because of a certain fighting style, he is immune to the blinded condition within a certain range.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
At least I believe that's what blind sense does, or blind sight.
Yeah. It would not be a stretch to say blind sight lets you see while blind.
Yeah.
But yes, go ahead and make your attack. You're not at advantage.
Okay.
But you're also not at disadvantage.
How do I do this? Hang on, let me. Come on.
An arm strike is your strength plus proficiency.
I'm trying to get it into my
set up.
box. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not letting me.
You can just roll strength. I believe your proficiency bonus is 3 right now.
It's
I
two.
think it's 2.
Oh,
We're
is it
level
3
4
at
still.
fifth level? Ah,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. So just add
Nice.
2 to whatever you.
What did I roll? I don't know. Oh, okay.
Oh, very nice.
That's for paralyzing pinch.
Very nice. With a 21, you just hit.
What? Oh, I see. Huh.
Excellent.
Yeah.
As you can see, his movements are incredibly quick. As he, even though his eyes are blackened over, he moves to the side, only barely getting caught just in the graze of his neck. What saving throw is this to not be unconscious?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 17.
Yep. That succeeds.
Okay.
But still, you deal 2 points of damage because your strength bonus is E2.
I ran away. Ah!
And as you run away, he is going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
No, I'm sorry.
Sort of picking up his cane and trying to hook it around your neck.
No.
Oh boy, does a 19 hit?
Oh no.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Cool. He has Sentinel, so you are stuck where you are.
Oh my god.
And you're going to go ahead and take.
Oh, I didn't. We take average, right, for HP or.
Yep, we take average. So
That's
you take 11
5.
points of bludgeoning damage as the hook
Oh,
just
5.
goes around your neck and you are caned in the throat and kept where you are.
By the way, did you walk by waist?
I'm literally right next to you, so.
Okay, you might have to make a save against Aura of Decay.
Oh, okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned.
Yep. Unless you remove the poison condition.
Can I be poisoned? Oh, it says you resist poison and acid
Ah.
damage and are immune to poison condition.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
then
immune to
yeah,
the poison
poison
condition.
condition.
You're perfectly fine.
Yay.
So
Yeah,
you
doesn't
you
affect
th- so you think you're going to cough, and then you're like, oh no, that's just the meds coming back up.
Oh.
They haven't fully dissolved in your body yet.
Oh.
Alrighty, and your movement is 0 right where you are.
All right, got it.
Sower, it is your turn.
So since I'm beyond 10 feet, he can't see me, correct?
Presumably no.
Does my shot have advantage?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I'm gonna fire another Chaos Bolt. Bubble Booey.
Alrighty.
I miss.
17 will miss, unfortunately, as you throw the bolt, and just as it enters his 10-foot radius, he dodges out of the way.
Yeah, Surge just kind of like standing there half-heartedly chucking bolts. Not really into this fight. Yeah, that's his turn.
Alrighty. Up next is Waste. Come on, surely that's not all you got.
Nah, it's not. Changed back into the rolled outfit. Waste will point a finger up to the old man, and he'll notice little holes in the fingertips where the claws usually come out.
Very
And
nice.
the buildup of miasma starts building up in the finger guns, and a beam of radiation.
I will roll his dex save. That's a success. That is a 25.
Still takes half damage.
Indeed. So that is 28 halved down to 14. Very nice.
Imagine if he
End
had
turn.
evasion.
Yeah,
He's tough, but he's not that tough.
thankfully not.
Hmm. This is still a
Unfortunate.
possible fight for you all. Don't worry. Then the boss, after caning Caliper, says,
Start the turn.
"Well, let's. I think it's your turn." And he flips the cane around and smacks you across the head. He is
Left hand
immune for
or-
1 minute.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
Mhm.
smacks
Yeah.
who in the head?
Goes to smack Waste in the head.
Shit.
Uh,
Let's see that.
17 on the die. I believe that's going to hit you.
If it's any more than a +2, then yeah.
Yeah, he definitely hits you.
Oh,
As you
boy.
go ahead and take, minimum damage. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he smacks you upside the head.
Just kind of hits against his horns, or hits against their horns, and it feels like feels ringy, but it didn't do much.
You're a tough one. All right, I'll go again. And then he
Yeah.
smacks you
Jeez.
again. I don't think that hits. That's an 18.
That just misses.
Alrighty, then the second one, in his blind state, you manage to just barely get out of the way of it.
Come on, old man, stop aiming for the horns.
Can't blame an old man for trying. And he sends one final one up to gut you. That's gonna hit. That is a 22.
Yep.
For 13 points of bludgeoning damage as he sticks the cane right in your gut, winding you for a moment.
Okay. Waste is just bloodied.
Oh boy. And at the end of his turn, he's going to make his save for blindness. That is a 15.
That unfortunately succeeds.
And as the magic fades from his eyes, he looks around and says, unfortunate. Jax, it's your turn.
Well, I'm hoping this works. And Jax will, they will fiddle with the ring. And I am going to use the Rod of the Pact Keeper ability
Alrighty.
to regain a spell slot. That is an action. Okay, so as a bonus action, with my regain spell slot, I will cast Hex on him. Let's go for strength ability scores, I suppose.
Alright, all of his strength checks are at disadvantage.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Very, very nice. Caliper, it is your turn.
Your strength checks. You know what? I know it's supposed to be. You know what? Caliper is super aggro right now, and she makes another attack.
Alrighty, let's see it.
Fuck. I mean, oops. Pork chops. Damn.
What?
Hiya!
A 20 just misses, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah, 21 AC.
Damn.
He's an agile old coot.
All right. Well, that's it. She's trying. Sheesh.
And as you go for another chop, he backs away just so you're just short of him, and you can feel your fingertips just cross his throat.
Caliper just starts whimpering.
I can't move.
So are you staying there?
I thought I can't move. I thought my movement was
Your movement
zeroed.
speed was 0 until the start of your next turn.
Oh, well,
Know that he can try the same thing if you move the same way.
yeah, I was thinking that. So, um, I'll just curl into a ball. Defensive stance. Let's go.
All right, so you begin protecting yourself. Soar, it is your turn.
Still half-heartedly taking another shot. Another miss.
Oof.
Close shots, but not.
As this one, he once again just dodges by a hair. Waste.
Taking a cane in the gut. Waste will be a bit doubled over, but point back up at the old man. And do another beam for the fingers.
Very, very nice. Let's see it. For 19 points of damage, let's roll that dex save. That is an 18.
Yep.
Yeah, so he takes 8 points of damage.
Wouldn't that be 9?
Always round down. This goes both
19.
ways. Oh, right.
Nine.
Yeah, 19. My bad. I can't math, apparently.
It's alright, it's 1 point of damage.
Yep. Alrighty, so he takes the beam. He dodges it once again, it grazing his cheek, and you can see it beginning to rot away and smolder. You know, that's rather annoying.
Yeah. Wonder what that's like.
Hmm. And do you have anything else to do?
Nah.
All right. Then with that, how about I put you out of commission for a little bit? And he's going to throw you the cane and then chop at your
What?
neck. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, Waste falls forward, hook, line, and sinker.
All right. You only take 5 points of damage. And go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw, as he's going to paralyzing pinch you.
Oh.
Oh,
that didn't work.
That's fun.
Uh-oh.
Let me make sure I don't got anything.
Hey, that's copyright. What the heck?
Straight up.
Hey, I don't have anything for this. Make sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait, apocalypse.
18 on the save.
18 succeeds. You are not unconscious, as you can feel him beginning to pinch a nerve. You pull away just at the right time.
Yeah, no, that one's been shot for years. Good try, though.
Unfortunate. Perhaps you've got another one in your stomach. And he begins to jab with his fingers into your stomach. That's a miss. That's a 4 on the die.
You know what? And then he just hits against the plating. It's like,
Oh, shoot. Forgot about that.
good
All
try,
right.
man. But
Back for the nick. And that's 3.
yeah, no. Wait, it's just holding the cane and stopping the blow. You can't tell me before you do it.
Yeah, figured I'd give you a heads up. All right, your go. And Jax, it's your turn.
Yeah, would Jack see that Caliber is sort of struggling, wanting to get out of range, but not being able to?
It seems that way.
She's currently in a futile position, so.
So Jack's having like these black spikes coming out of their armor. They're gonna just very casually walk on up. And then they're gonna walk backwards.
Sorry, punk, I know what you're doing.
Unfortunate, it was worth a try. Anyway, and then I just Eldritch Blast his face, hopefully.
Wait, what are you doing?
All right, go ahead and roll your attacks. Or your single attack, because you're an level 5.
Yep.
But a 25 hits for 6 points of force damage as you get him right in the side of the head.
And this beam that's sort of like a slice of the night sky erupts from the ring and hits him right in the head. And Jax will back up a little bit more and then end their turn.
Well, that's
Wait,
very pretty.
Did you get with him? Did you get near waist?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yep,
Yep.
roll a con save. 13,
Yeah.
you're fine, I believe.
Yeah, just succeeds actually.
Perfect.
My DC is 13.
Oh boy.
If I'd taken wisdom last level, you'd be poisoned right now.
As Caliper, it's back to you. He seems to be trying to copy you now. And then gives you a side glance and a little grin.
Okay. This is not a death match, right?
It should
Right.
be.
No, of course
Right?
not. I'll just give you a good beating.
Okay, all right. Calper is gonna give him the backhand in her whole life and tries to.
I could really use being not hurt right now.
But I want to fight.
Okay.
I got this. Right, watch this.
Yeah.
This is nat 20 right here. Nat 20. Ah, no, wait, don't look at that.
And as you roll a 6, you meagerly try and go for another chop, and he doesn't even stop you. You just kind of bounce off, going a lot lighter than you thought you were going.
Yeah, thanks, Doc.
Okay, all right. Maybe I should reconsider things.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, what do you think of my skills? I think you're doing quite well so far.
No, you're tough, I'll give you that.
Don't need to be too nice.
I can't tell if you copy us or if you're just a medic.
Who
Actually,
knows?
no. I wouldn't know that in character, so Jax wouldn't say anything.
Alrighty.
I wouldn't know about the paralyzing pinch.
I mean, Waste did mention that nerd's been dead for years.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Jax
Awesome.
probably would have said something at that point then.
Alright. He just looks at you and gives you a grin. Soar, what are you doing?
Alright, still just standing there, firing another half-hearted shot. Ooh.
No
Another
wonder they
miss.
keep missing.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I think have you rolled the same number every single time?
We're the
No,
same range.
it's been similar. Well, except for the first one that was an 8. It was 17, 19, 17.
Oh boy. And yeah, as this next Chaos Bolt goes flying past him, and he says, "You know, you might want to try something a bit different.
No, I'm good.
Starting to get a bit predictable."
It was predictable the first time.
Yeah,
I
like
just don't
this.
care.
Yeah, like this. Just underhanded.
Yes, exactly like that, as he ducks out of the way, taking half damage. For 10.
Yeah. That was the last one in me, though, so. You know, if you want to kick someone else's ass.
Well, perhaps you'd like to back away and I'll go find your friends.
Hell no.
Well, I can move you. As it's his turn. And you know what? He's just going to walk past you. He's going to walk around you and head up to Jax. He will leave your range.
Let's see, I can't warcast at that. But I can. But I can up attack that with the. Yeah, let's do that with the one-handed sledgehammer.
Ooh. As your sledgehammer, as your sledgehammer goes through, he just very quickly parries it off with his buckler. All right. How are you feeling today? as he looks up at you, Jax, and then takes a 5-foot step back.
I'm feeling good, thanks.
So he goes right up to you and then leaves your threatened range. If you want to make an attack, you can.
I would be punching him, and I have -1 strength, so no thank you.
Oh boy. Alrighty, and as he does that, he reaches into his pouch and pulls out a wand. And then he says, "You like magic? Abracadabra." And he flicks the wand at you. He's gonna cast Magic Missile out of this wand.
Oh, that's not an attack roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it can be shielded if you have that.
It can be.
I do not.
Nah.
So he's gonna do it at his base level. So 3 bolts come to work.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. For 9 points of force damage, as 3 bolts slam into you.
And that's 3 Constitution saves, I believe, for my concentration on Hex.
All of them are DC 10.
I'm good.
And all of them are successes. He says, "Yeah, not bad." And he puts the wand away. Jax, it is your turn.
Yeah. Jax is just going to look at this guy and say, "You are you copying us? I don't think you're copying us, but you're using a lot of our abilities." Anyway,
Who knows?
And I blast him again.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your attack.
14.
14's a miss, unfortunately, as your Eldritch Blast goes wide. Though you held your concentration on the hex, your mind is a bit shaken from the 3 bolts.
Okay. That is my turn.
Very, very nice. Caliper, you're no longer in his range.
Unless honestly, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want Caliper to forfeit, but I don't know how you guys would feel about that.
I mean, you're a medic. You could do a medicine.
That is true, but I was gonna say,
He's going to forfeit. Yeah.
choose your own battles. Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like you guys are just gonna be punching bags if I just keep healing you guys.
I'm fine being a punching bag.
I'll tell you, I would not mind if it makes me not, pass out from getting punched.
Oh, also, out of character, like, can I see people's health? Because I have a hard time keeping track who gets hit.
You can see that like some people are a little bit more worse for wear, but you cannot see their exact health.
No, I'm saying out of character.
Yeah, maybe we could do like using one of the token. What's it called?
The little
dots. Yeah, one of the token dots to show that we're bloodied.
That works. All right, perfect. If anyone has an orange dot, it means that their character is bloodied. Or whatever color dot you... If they have a dot that is not red or green, it means they are bloodied.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why I can't... Like, you don't show HP bars?
I should...
Character.
I can fix that next session. You should be able to see it.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I'll chuck a med gear at Waste and like try to patch him up.
Alrighty, what level med gear are you using?
Just one.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll your med gear.
Do I have a roll for it? 1d10. 4 plus
Proficiency
Is it-
plus intelligence.
3?
Wisdom.
Or is it my spell attack bonus?
It's your
It's pretty much your spell bonus.
wisdom plus proficiency, which is your spell attack bonus.
What? Yeah, then it's 5. Plus 5.
Very
So
nice.
that's 9.
So as waste, you get patched up a little bit. Your wounds are stitched together quickly.
Thanks, Doc.
Steps back. No problem.
Alrighty, and up next we have Sower.
I think, yeah, I do feel like doing this, even though I'm not sure if you want to. Basically, he's going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level, and he's going to twin spell it because that is the first time I've used meta magic. I think.
Ooh. It's not, but
Right.
you do
What was
you.
the first? I don't know. I quickened something at some point, but yeah.
Yes.
Waste and Caliper took a hit, so sure. Uh,
Alright, and you can
both heal
either roll
for.
ones for both or roll twice, and each one will get
All right.
one.
Wow, that was min.
Wow.
And the second was for 10. All right. Since Caliper's to the left, I just go left to right. So Caliper was for 5, Waste for 10.
Nice.
Very nice.
And-
Oh, you've got 2 healers on your team. That's very handy. Very handy indeed.
And then
Yeah, it is. Didn't know Magic Boy could do that either.
I've healed you before. You were just unconscious when it happened.
Oh yeah, that explains it.
And then going to fire another half-heart attack, this time even weaker, a firebolt, as seemingly all of the energy was shooting out. Well, it's just greatly reduced to the point where instead of the chaotic bolts of multiple energies, it's just one. But it's
And as
somehow
you pull all of your energy together, you're like, this isn't gonna hit, and it spews out a much bigger firebolt than you were expecting, and that he was expecting, as he is blasted in the chest by 11 points of fire damage.
you should really spend less time talking and more time paying attention, because now that attack really shouldn't have hit. Why did you have to?
Nah, talking's fun. Keep doing it.
Oh, come on, I don't mind. Waste. This guy's starting to look pretty rough.
Hey, no hard feelings, all right?
None at all.
And with a little gesture of respect, a swing. Nah.
And he parries once again as the warhammer slides down to the ground.
Tough. I'll get you eventually.
I'm sure you will. In the meantime, turns back to Jax. I'll play your little game. And walks up to you. And is going to do the same thing he did to Waste. Going to chop at a neck.
The first attack roll against me will be made at disadvantage, as an unnerving and uncharacteristic, almost quite literally face-splitting smile spreads across Jackson's face.
Very
I'm going
nice.
to use Unnerving Presence.
Whoa.
Or Unsettling Visage, that's it.
And anyone who didn't know and can see Jax now knows that Jax is a shapeshifter.
Yep.
Uh,
That is still a natural 18.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, I rolled an
That'll
18 and a
get really funny.
20.
Yeah.
rolled
Well,
an
at
18
least
and
I
20.
avoided the crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. As he hits, you go ahead and take 5 points of bludgeoning damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, and he will take 10 cold damage
Very, very nice.
from the spikes. One moment. $14 Constitution save.
As I believe you fall unconscious.
Oh,
Oh.
Paralyzing pinch is unconscious, right?
Yep.
Yeah, as you fall unconscious.
yep.
That's what you're going for. Yep.
Oh wait, you're wearing medium armor, so you have advantage.
I am.
Oh,
It's
right,
still 14.
right. Yeah, as he chops you on the neck, and you can feel a nerve get pinched, and your vision goes dark as you fall to the ground. And he turns back to Waste with a menacing grin. Back to you.
Yeah, back to me.
As he runs up. And here we go. These ones are at normal. That is a 23
That hits.
and a 17.
That misses.
Alrighty, so you take 5 points of damage and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. You have advantage.
Yep. Oh, that's a 14.
And you are also unconscious now.
Yeah, I like to say, try. Tonk.
Well, that was a bit disappointing.
Indeed.
Maybe I should not have used that.
Unfortunately for me, that's all I got in terms of that. And he stretches and cracks his neck. All right, just you two. Jax, you're unconscious. Caliper.
Caliper raises her hands and forfeits.
I agree. You've already
Oh.
proven your points.
Oh, you're no fun. Alrighty. Let's call this whole thing off. I'll wake your two friends up. And he goes and shakes Waste and Jax awake.
Oh, no, he's still okay.
He had
Good.
seven. He had 7 health left.
Could have kept going somewhere. I believed in you.
You forfeited first.
I know, but I didn't expect him to follow.
And as he picks you both up off the ground, he says, "Alrighty, well, you guys fought well, very well. I'm not surprised in how you fought, that you managed to make your way all the way here, even with the infestation that is the Stoats."
Jax looks around and says, did you knock everybody else out, or did people forfeit?
Oh, they both gave up.
Ground.
He stopped at Waste.
Yeah, looking at the ground, part of it seems a lot less slimy than it would be.
Yeah, Jax, I'm gonna roll something for Jax. Okay. Jax, is definitely giving some side-eye to Caliper and Soar.
Hey,
Did you expect me to just stand there and get punched myself after seeing you guys get beaten so brutally?
Yes!
Yeah. And also,
Why?
sometimes
This fight was pointless anyway.
That's how our life works.
I know, but sometimes you gotta learn how to choose your fights. He clearly has his,
I'd agree.
To be honest, that wasn't too bad to beat down. I was napping earlier and it felt like kind of the same. Wait, sorry.
Jax, I'd agree if it was a stoat, but this is literally a pointless fight.
Whatever.
It's hardly even worth expending any resources, though I did use a fair amount of mana for this.
Yeah, I used everything.
Well, no need to worry. You're all free to go rest, and dinner will be shortly.
The difference is, I didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I head over to Sora and and just walk him out.
Oh yeah, you got decon equipment, decontamination, because shouldn't be a
Oh, right.
surprise.
Yeah. Just head down to the bottom here. And he points you down to this section here.
Alright.
There are some chemical showers.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, quick side note. How do you decontaminate radiation? Is it
Neutralize it.
like you know how acid and base, if you put base into acid, it neutralizes it? Is it something like that?
The standard method,
Kinda.
standard method is chemical showers. They spray you with chemicals that help neutralize it.
Right, because radiation, in most cases, is just a series of reactions that are almost
Yeah.
self-perpetuating.
Okay.
You kind of just cut off that chain reaction where it is, and things can start
Yeah.
to recover.
And because this is Sarlacion, chemical showers are abundant.
Yep.
Oh wow.
So, what do you do? How do you do the things you do?
Well, I just kinda saw what you did, and thought on it for a second, and then did it better.
Right.
Wait, you aren't gonna
How?
take the whole post Geiger counter. Take that whole thing too, huh?
Oh, no,
I
no.
really know you can
I
do that.
can't. I can only mimic things to a certain extent. I
Okay,
can't
good.
make my body radioactive, don't worry.
Jax?
Yeah.
Jax is just gonna give a cursory glance to the ground to see if there's any, I suppose if there's just any purple blood in general, because they didn't really spill that much blood themselves.
Indeed. In fact, I don't think they spilled any, because they were only burned and radiated.
I did hit him in the face with an Eldritch Blast.
Which is more
course.
magical bludgeoning and more necrotic.
True.
So he did not bleed at all, though he did cough up a little blood from all the impact, and you can see it is red.
I mean,
Okay.
of course, it's even magical bludgeoning. It's like just
Yeah,
raw
it's-
magic energy.
It's just
Yeah.
raw magic.
Mm-hmm.
We've had enough of that confusion on the Daybreak server.
Yeah.
It's in the PHP. It's not that difficult.
I know, right?
Well, were we satisfactory in our combat abilities?
Oh yes, more than plenty.
Yeah, it took a trick you stole from us to bring us down, so I'd call that a
Yeah,
win.
don't worry. Sure, if you stick around long enough, you'll pick something like that up.
I'll see what we can do. So, dinner soon, or...
Oh yes, it'll be about. Looks up at a big clock on the wall. About takes out glasses from his pouch. Takes out binoculars from his pouch. 25 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna check out that screen thing you guys had back there.
Alrighty, you enjoy it.
And Joyce heads over to the commentary on the right.
Very, very nice. What are the rest of you doing?
I think Jax is probably going to head back to the med-bay / research lab.
Alrighty. And Caliper and Soar?
Hmm. Hmm?
What are
Uh,
you two doing in the meantime?
Hmm.
We can head to the lounge and chill there, unless you want to keep exploring for 25 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Wait. That's sure to what?
Like, I was thinking to just chill in the commons area, but could explore.
Yeah. Okay, I don't mind chilling, and 25 minutes is not a lot of
Alrighty.
time to explore.
So then you two
Well,
head to join Waste?
oh, okay. Yeah, let's watch something for 25 minutes.
Episode of a show.
It is a video game and DVD room.
Oh, a really long cutscene. There you go.
I don't know any cutscenes that are 25 minutes, but
Clearly, I've never played Final Fantasy.
I feel that pain.
I mean, I haven't, so that probably explains it. In any case, as you all head off to your respective areas, I think this is a good time to call for a 15-minute break.
I'm down for that, yeah.
15 minute
Alrighty.
break.
So thank you all for sticking with us. We'll be back in 15 minutes at around 11:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Take care for for your 15 minutes. See ya.
Get yourself some chips, get yourself some dip.
Yep, go get your snacks, use the washroom, get drinks, whatever you need.
Woo, bio break.
And we're back.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. We are back from our break.
Nice enthusiasm, Nesto.
Indeed. So, Nesto, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, I'm rolling it. Okay.
Yeah, you're rolling it.
Uh-oh.
9 or higher.
Hey!
Natural 20.
And with that wasted natural 20, yes.
Oh my
Yes, you can spend all that DTD to do what you'd wanted.
wow.
Alrighty, so now that we're back, for any potential new viewers, our party has just arrived at the rebel base. Gone around, did a little bit of scouting around, getting their bearings on the place, and then met with Darren, the captain of the Zephyr, and the old boss of this whole facility, who wanted to test their mettle and challenge them in a 1 versus 4 fight, where all of them battled against him, showing and proving their strength to a degree, but ultimately ended up losing the fight, with Caliper and Soar giving up at the very end.
Oh, okay. We forfeited. Okay. We did.
Yeah,
Giving
you
up
guys
at the very
lose.
end.
We decided we didn't feel like getting punched, and
You
so
You decided to
gave
give
up
at
at the very end.
we simply left.
thereby giving up at the very end.
Ah, my apologies. Ran away at the very end.
Run. We stayed until the others woke up, which took a while because they got
Oh,
knocked out.
It
But
took like
with
10
that,
seconds.
Because they got their asses beat.
indeed. But with that, the boss has sort of given you all free reign, to do as you will in the place until you are called upon for when you are needed next. And so, as you all depart and go about your day, we're gonna step away from proper D&D play for a little bit, and step into spending some of these downtime days that you've all been given. You guys have 30 days of downtime, so you can spend those how you
Wow.
want. You can train, grow stronger, start learning some new skills, gaining some new proficiencies. But let's go up the list this time and see what everyone's going to do with those downtime days. So, Soar, what are you doing with your 30 days?
Hold up. I'm checking for what the rules for spending downtime days. Give me a moment.
No problem. They're in the standardized doc, I believe.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Wait, read
looking.
it. Read it.
The only relevant ones would be level up from 4 to 5, trading LAs, and the casting spells. Since we don't have more than 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are, however, permitted if you want to start working on one of those, and when you have more downtime, just get back to it later, continuing where you left off.
That's not
Yeah,
bad actually.
I'd like to spend 10 just working on a tool and 20 on you know what.
Alrighty, what tool are you trying to learn?
You see, y- in okay, hold up. Pull up my character sheet,
Alrighty, just give me a second.
and then look at my subclass.
Ah, I see. I don't even need to open your character sheet. I just know what it is. So you're learning weaver's tools.
Yes, I was very disappointed that my background didn't give me the opportunity to get that anyway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you begin working on learning how to weave. You spend a few days and begin picking it up, though it is still pretty tricky. You are 10 days in on that, and then with the remaining 10 days, or sort of in between each sort of day that you're training with the loom, you head over to training sessions held by the boss as he beats you all mercilessly until you get stronger.
Actually, straight up, not that. I'm more trained like, Mentally, I gotta like work on my connection to the weave. I gotta like
Nonsense. We use combat EXP. You've got to kill a bunch of squirrels to level up.
bruh.
Luckily, there are radiated squirrels right up there, and weasels too.
But yeah, you spend your time like going through like different libraries that they've managed to maintain, connecting on the weave, reading any sort of older books that have some knowledge on it, and begin developing your magical powers. Go ahead and level up to level 5. Up next, what is Jax doing?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to be spending 20 days leveling up.
Indeed. Are you attending the boss's brutal training sessions?
I may as well.
Alrighty. Mark down 20 days with the boss. If you reach 100, you'll gain something special.
All right.
Because this is training with a special person who gives special bonuses.
Ooh. We don't need a library for nerds.
Yeah, now I might. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing with my last 10 downtime days, but I might be spending it in the spell library.
Very, very nice. Bear in mind that you will still have to spend the gold, as
Yes.
every spell in the spell library is blocked behind a paywall.
This is true. Yeah, you can move on. I'll figure out what I'm doing with my last 10.
Alrighty, sounds good. Next up, Caliper, what are you doing with your 30 days?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know, but I'm just gonna YOLO it. So I guess due to her defeat, shameful defeat, and surrender, she goes through a whole training montage to try to work on her physical, strength, be like, yeah, I gotta get strong. I don't want to get left behind.
Alrighty, so you're attending the boss's training sessions?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Alright, are you spending all your days on that, or just the 20 required to level up?
I guess I'll just use all of it. I don't know what else to use it for.
Alrighty, go ahead and mark down somewhere on your sheet 30 days with the boss.
Okay.
Alrighty, and you can go ahead and also level up yourself to level 5. And last but not least, Waste. How are you spending your 30 days?
Waste is going to spend 20 doing the training montage. Old guy can fight.
Training montage.
And spend the remaining 10. Not sure if this would be a working towards a tool. But following up on that offer to work mining rigs to help the bunker grow.
Alrighty, then in this case, instead of gaining any tools and skills, you're instead going to make some money.
Okay.
Because everyone still knows that the internet, despite no one controlling it anymore, is still run by capitalism.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead and roll for 10 days a d10, and then multiply that by 3. That is how much gold you will get.
All right. Oh, and roll that 10 times? Or
No, multiply it by 3. So you gain 27 gold.
Okay. All right.
And over the course of your work, they've accumulated golden credits and just sort of send you some for your very helpful work in their expansion of the base.
Not bad. So what's training with the boss like?
I will run through that for everyone who trained with the boss. So this is everyone except Soar. With training with the boss, you all gather back in room 1 with a bunch of other people. And he just sort of runs you all through brutal drills. Anytime you are not moving, you are being penalized by him. So everyone is constantly moving around, fighting each other, casting spells at dummies, training their accuracy. And at the end of every training session, everyone is permitted one shot against the boss. If you hit him, he strikes back as a show of respect. And if you miss, he does nothing and sends you off. And over the course of this, everyone gets their hits in occasionally, getting beaten down even harder at the end of their fight for succeeding. And those who manage to land a blow get extra dinner every night. And yes, the optional features for your class are allowed.
Yeah, Waste seems pretty used to this.
Mm-hmm. And as fighting continues, everyone in the training hall seems to grow a bit stronger as the 30 days come to a close. And everyone is called into the area around room 1, the entire meeting room here. As the boss stands in the center with Darren at his side, he looks to everyone and says, "Alrighty, so it's been a little bit since our new friends have joined us. We've had a few extra recruits come and join us, some rescuees from nearby planets. But things have taken a turn for the better for us. Because you see, we've gotten some information not too long ago, courtesy of our friendly new champions. And wouldn't you know it, we have found one of the Stoat's secret bases." He looks around to see how everyone takes that in. It seems a lot of the regular folk are just sort of mumbling to each other and talking about what this might entail for them.
Waste looks mildly interested. If not at the information itself, what they're going to do about it.
Indeed. What is Jax doing?
Jax does not react at all.
Alrighty. Not only that, but we've been informed of a certain entity that has been plaguing some of the more recent planets, giving them parasites and killing off innumerable numbers of them. We've managed to pinpoint its location. And we know where it's staying. So, we're going to send a scouting team off to test the waters, figure out what this entity is capable of, and hopefully come up with a plan to kill it once and for all.
Oh, I raised my hand. I can breathe underwater.
That's great. It's not underwater.
Oh, okay.
Waste raises their hand.
What's your question?
And that's gonna add to that. If you got anywhere irradiated, just send me.
Will do. But that's not all. We have received the schematics of Pandora's box.
Oh, what?
The prison that holds many of our people, our survivors, those who are left behind and captured by the Stoats. We have access to the schematics of the prison. And through careful deliberation and research into what might be possible with it, we have come up with a few plans to access and retrieve many people from there. This is going to be a very dangerous mission, so this will only be volunteers. We will be heading to the planet Pandora, breaking into Pandora's box, and causing a little bit of chaos as we break everyone else out.
Count me in.
I like your attitude. Anyone else in for a trip to Pandora?
How?
Do we get compensated for it?
Of course, of course. Anything you find there is yours to keep, and of course, we'll be more than happy to give you a bit extra upgrades on your ship.
Okay. Caliper proceeds to raise her hand.
We've got 2.
When?
We'll be heading out immediately, but the journey will take about a month. We'll be stopping along planets and doing what we can to help out on the way there.
Will you be joining us?
I will be joining you.
Jax silently raises their hand.
I'm still curious of what's really inside there. I'd like to see the inside as Sir raises his hand.
Wonderful. Darren, of course, will be joining me, along with his merry band of 3. Anyone else? And he looks around to see no one wanting to go near Pandora, unsurprisingly. Alrighty. In that case, the rest of you, those of you who are willing to go out and fight, go cause some mayhem at that secret stoat base. Blow some shit up. Of course, we'll provide you with plenty of torpedoes.
Hey, if you want more impactful munitions, they're not docking my, and they actually got a little system for it about a month back.
Oh, well, I'd love to hear this.
Let's just say it uses some of my supply in some improvised casings.
Interesting. I'll keep a thought on it. In any case,
All right.
any questions before we head off?
Not particularly.
Looks around at anyone else? Very well.
I'm good.
Stock up, we're gonna need lots of food. Anyone not willing to fight, stay here. We'll leave a good number of guards here to protect you from any stoats that might find the place. In the event that this place is compromised, you all know the exit procedure.
As long as I'm on the team, you won't need to carry any extra water.
Well, wonderful. In this case, let's all head out. Off, men and women and others. Time to go fuck up the stoats.
Hell yeah.
And he begins walking towards the ladder.
Where's the ball? Right behind.
One moment, I've just learned to do something. Let me just go get a signature from somebody.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Cool. Since we've allowed Tasha's, I think I'm going to pick up the Far Scribe Eldritch Invocation. And so I'm going to go get Cleo's signature in my e-pad.
Ooh, very nice. And
for an autograph.
yeah, and Cleo looks up at you and says, sure, whatever, here. And she scribbles her signature into your e-pad.
Thanks. So basically, I can send you magical messages from anywhere in the galaxy.
Like,
So-
so this magic marker.
You're gonna hear it in your mind. Feel free to reply. You'll know how when you get it.
Yeah, sure. Gotta get back to work. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Is Juniper coming with us?
Juniper is asking to stay behind.
Okay.
If you guys will let him.
Yeah. Jax will. If he's staying behind, then Jax will also ask for his signature.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can stay behind. Here you go. Juniper. There you go.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, that's all from me here. I'm good to go.
All right. You have a good trip. Don't die, and if you do die, come back and at least tell me.
I'll probably tell you in your mind. You'll hear it when you hear it.
That's very unsettling.
I know.
All right. Well, bye. Have a good trip. Go kick some ass and stoats. No, stoats in the ass. Yeah, do that.
Yeah. And Jax will head up.
All right. And as you are all brought up the ladder, presumably wearing your EV suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
No, back to the repaired one.
Alrighty.
Source simply does not need one.
Very nice. Are you casting that spell?
Yes.
All right. As you cast that spell, and what looks like a magical EV suit surrounds you.
Well, no, more like the so just real quick,
One of
the
those
way
airtight hamster balls.
no, like real quick, the way I imagine most of Source spells is essentially like neon line art. And so
Ooh.
it's essentially like that of a bluish bubble around them.
Oh, it's
Very,
almost like you
very
turned
nice.
into VR.
Oh, you're like the Tron guy. Yeah.
Very nice. As a neon bubble surrounds Sower as he walks up and seems mostly unaffected, aside from the heat, which you can all feel sweat beginning to build up around your
Actually, I'm
around your
unaffected by
brow.
that as well.
Wait.
Never
The
mind then.
orb is heating.
Sower, you are completely fine.
I take out my marshmallows and graham crackers.
They quickly irradiate.
Just the way I like them.
And as you are all brought to your ships, you are not brought the same way you were initially brought here. Instead, you head further down towards what looks like a gigantic ship bunker that has been sort of camouflaged to look like a really, really big boulder.
Oh, question.
What is your question?
During my 30 days, could I have perhaps picked up a diamond? If anybody in the Resistance had one. Particularly a 300 gold piece diamond.
That's a pretty expensive diamond. Go ahead and roll. This'll be investigation check.
And could I add guidance to that?
No, this is over a much longer period of time than 1 minute.
13.
All right, with a 13.
Technically, they could have applied guidance throughout those.
It's fine.
With a 13, just sort of going around and searching, it seems like no one really has diamonds. No one's much of a spellcaster in the rebel army. There are a few, but none of them have diamonds on them.
That's fair.
Is it possible I might have dug one up in the mining operation?
Roll an investigation check, Waste.
I'm down. It's a -1, but let's see where the dice roll. Nah, that's a
You
6.
did not dig up a 300 gold diamond.
Oh well. Worth a shot.
And as you all approach this the ship bunker, you were all brought in through a side door, and you can see a boatload of ships. There are dozens that you can see, and it seems that this facility goes underground as well, storing ships even underground. And you can quickly spot your ship, which is near the front as it was brought in more recently. And it seems to be fully repaired and has a few extra upgrades on it, which I will add to the sheet after this session.
I didn't figure you'd keep them all in one place. That, seems a little dangerous, right?
Don't worry, we've got a little special security system here.
Hope so.
All right, everyone. Start up your ships and let's get going. And as people begin boarding ships, and you can hear the engines of ships beginning to hum as they start up and come online.
Alright, at least assuming Jax opens the doors.
Yep.
We'll head on in.
All right, and as you all enter your ship, it seems to be completely refurnished. All the chairs have been not completely replaced, but upgraded with some nicer, like leathers, much more comfortable seating. The floors have been cleaned. Your storage system has been properly fixed, so you now have proper cold storage. Though it's literally just a fridge that's been put into one of the walls.
I really hope they kept the EV suit on the head into the shower.
And as you look for your EV suit, you do find it folded nicely in your own separate quarters, as there has been 4 rooms placed in, just sort of separated with small but comfortable bedding and shelving.
I can get used to this instead of cleaning up the place every time.
Jax and Caliper, the lab has been upgraded to always contain alchemist supplies.
Good to know.
And while you are using your alchemy supplies, you have a +2 bonus to use them. Caliper, this also acts as an infirmary. So basically, whenever you're healing someone, you get a +2 bonus to all of your healing, as well as medicine rolls to stabilize and heal people.
That's cool. So I'll just drag everyone here.
Oh yeah.
Sora, not much has been added, but in your quarters you do find a bunch of books on magic. Anything that they could spare and find.
Something. Not much of a researcher, but I'll take it.
You are now.
Yeah, they weren't really sure what to give you, but they did their best. And as for waste, a chemical shower has been installed in your room.
Thoughtful but insulting. I like it.
And with that, the ship starts up and you are all ready to go. And with all the ships taking off and preparing to head off into space, you can see that the gigantic door that was once presumably covered by a boulder, is now lifting up an opening as the smaller ships, the tiny ships, begin flying out first, quickly followed by the small ships and your ship, and followed finally by a large ship that comes out of the ground and is basically carried up by some of these smaller ships to be put into atmosphere because it can't fly in atmosphere.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so basically just a bunch of small ships are carrying it up.
Yes,
and
the small tow ships.
and as you are all entering space, that is where we're going to end off for the evening.
Whoa.
The cliffhanger.
Thank you all for sticking around and watching. If you are interested in joining and playing some of the Daybreak system for yourself, feel free to hop on over to the Discord community. The link can be brought up as Nessie did with !Discord. Alternatively, if you missed some of this or want to catch up because you haven't seen any, we upload all the VODs to YouTube. The YouTube channel has once again been linked thanks to Nessie. You can use !YouTube to find it. And with that, stick around. We're going to raid someone. Let's find out who. Let's
Where's the username?
raid.
Someone. Surely someone has.
Oh boy. Let's raid.
I want to see who's actually named someone.
That probably it.
Probably.
Most likely.
Oh boy. I think this stream is still continuing. They've been going for 3 hours and a bit. Let's see someone who's been going for a little less time. Browse. Dungeons and Dragons. The Venture Maidens. They've been going for 2 and a bit hours. Let's see them. Alrighty, so hold on, stick around. We'll be raiding them shortly. I just got to get to the thing so that I can raid them.
This will probably be a bit smoother in the future.
Indeed. Once I don't have a cardboard box of a computer.
Heck yeah.
Alrighty, everyone please join the raid and let's head over. Thank you and have a great night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Night. Woo, we did it.